3 Hashepcon 2023 boxes, a secret lair thing, and a Commander Collection Black. What is this? Well, this is another pseudo-random buy kind of thing. This is a lot of bulk cards. These are all full of magic cards. There's me right there. From a viewer of my channel, a friend of mine, who's also actually my moderator on Twitch. But he wanted to get rid of some bulk cards, and as I like to look through collections, I said I'd be interested, so I have it here now. But I think he's probably going to want these boxes back after, because they're pretty sweet. This is what the playmats and sealed pool were distributed in during Hashepcon 2023. But all of these are full of cards. We're going to look through them now. This is a sealed Commander Collection Black. It's the non-foil version, I believe. I'm not going to bother opening that because you can see all the cards that are in it here. There are good cards, but it's easy to determine the value of this. We haven't come to any kind of agreement on what this is worth or what I'm paying for it, but because, you know, we're friends, right? So we want to make sure it's a fair deal for both people. So I'm going to look through it first, and then, you know, we'll see what I'm paying for it. So maybe we'll have that at the end of the video after I get an idea of what's in here. But so what we're looking for in these kind of things are mainly like commons and uncommons that, you know, were worthless at one point and now they are worth something. You know, playable things. We see lots of duresses here, I guess. This might be sorted a little bit. It's not going to be completely sorted, but I feel like there should be some pretty cool stuff in here. I think there should be some good cards as well. You know, probably some $5-10 rares, things like that. There's a bunch of Ixalan stuff here. Deathcat Marionette. Let's see. Victimize. That's something I would pull out, is Victimize. What else? We got some Modern Horizons cards here. Bone Shards. Baldur's Gate thing there. The Etched Foil. Greed. Well, these cards, just looking at, they really have the flared up edge here. It's hard to catch it on the light. This one too, actually. Got some Dracula cards here. I might take those out. Interesting. Oh, I was gonna say, what? Yeah, I was wondering, why does one have the stamp and the other doesn't? Because one was flipped over. Alright, we'll take those out. Actually, what I want to look through first, I'll put this box to the side. We have those 3 boxes. I'm going to look through this one. I believe this is where a lot of the rares are, so this might be more interesting to start with. Here's a bundle sealed thing from an Ixalan bundle. Does this one have the full art lands in it? No, it doesn't. It has Hit the Mother Load and then a bunch of foil basics that are shaped like that. I'll put that over there. What is in this one, though? There's a Discord notification. I wonder if that faked any of you out there. We have a Feasting Hobbit. So we got some Lord of the Rings cards here. Theoretical duplication. I might scan up all of the rares after, because I don't know the value of absolutely every card. I know a lot of them, but I will miss some of them probably. Like, I think Sphere of the Labyrinth might be alright. I'll probably take that out. I'll try and make a pile of good stuff. You know, things that I know have value. This one's pretty good, actually. There's Dragon Lord Ojutai from the list there. Yeah, those notifications were actually from the person I bought this from, so that's ironic. We have a Pact Weapon here. It's a Mythic. I'll take it out as Mythic. Here's the Royal Signs. I remember when that was actually big in Standard for a little bit. Should I make a Mythic pile? Maybe. I'll start off making a Mythic pile and seeing if it turns into something else as we go. There's a Inspired Ultimatum, Tanazir Quandrix, Xavier Sal, okay, there's Baral and Karizav. Taste of Karlov is alright, actually. We'll put that here. Torian Mauler. Ixal, Scion of Atraxa. Alright. Kaikar. This was huge in Standard. Polar Chronos there. Regal Caracal. It's probably okay with cats and dogs, right? Valentine. It's going to be a lot of Commander deck mythics, I think. Xantra. I think this was big for a while too. This is from the list actually. I'll take that. Here's Sirach from Cons of Tarkir. It's not even a reprint. Last Chance is pretty good. Metallurgic Summonings. Interesting leyline immersion. Is this from yeah, March of the Machine Aftermath? What does this do? 4 mana enchantment. Enchant a legendary creature. It has ward 2 and tap. Add 5 of any color. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Don't know if I've seen this card before. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of Aftermath stuff here. This card is really good, I think. Open the Way. I really like playing this in my green commander decks. I'm going to take that out just because I like it. Dig Up. It's not bad. Overcharged Amalgam. That one's alright too. I'm just going to leave it in this pile for now. I'm going to scan them all anyway. Some double feature stuff. Jaren's... well, it's a mythic. We'll put it there. I thought that was Jadar at first, which would probably actually be better. Millicent. There's a foil double feature, Inspired Idea. Invasion of Ravnica. Crux of Fate apparently is a few dollars now, actually. That surprised me. Yosei. So a lot of Thunderous debuts, I gotta say. And then Vala. Savior Vollenbach, probably the mythic I've opened the most of out of Crimson Vow. Rally the Ranks might actually be okay. It's pretty good. Only 2 mana. Creatures of the chosen type you control get +1/+1. Stalking... I don't remember. Stalking Leonin might be okay. Chasm Skulker... yeah. Master Transmuter, maybe? Some Planeswalkers. Elspeth is still good. Light Paws. Good with enchantments. What else? Felidar Retreat, Sun Titan. I think Nadar is good simply by nature of being a 3-mana dragon. It's pretty hard to find dragons that cost less than like 4 usually. Soul Talisman. Okay. So that was the box of, it's basically a bunch of bulk rares, but there was some cool stuff in here. It's interesting to start out with anyway. Put these back in here. So this is our pile of mythics. This is our pile of probably decent stuff at least. But as I said, I'm going to scan all the rares after anyway. So let's move back into this one Hashepcon box. Seem to have a lot of black cards in it. See what we can find. This apparently is modern playable now. Gonti's Machinations. Call of the Death Dweller is pretty decent. I feel like Ecstatic Awakener is probably not bad. Like, it was good and limited, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Blood Fountain. It's not bad. It's in the fanciest style, right? Camera has a hard time focusing on these ones. Foil Stab Wound. These cards like this are probably worth keeping, the Fanatical Offerings. I'll take them out anyway. Same with Dead Greedy Freebooter. I know I went by at least one or two of those. It's worth holding on to. Mirkwood Bats. That card is incredible, actually. It's a really powerful card. Lots of them. Probably opened a box of Japanese Ikoria, I guess. Bite of the Black Rose and foil from Conspiracy. Sir Conrad is good. Bastion of Remembrance, yeah. Some old cards there. Eighth edition Diabolic Tutor. Pretty cool. Actually, this one I went by. This one is pretty good. Marauding Blight Priest. It's not. Doesn't really have any significant value, but it's one I usually hold on to. Synodi Scout. Yeah, it's played in the Amalia combo deck. The Arcane Denial. It's definitely worth taking out. I think Resculpt is pretty good too. 2-mana instant, exile target artifact or creature. Yeah, they get a 4/4 thing, but still. Sometimes that's fine. Wipe Away? Is that still good? It used to be at one point. Some green stuff. Deep Reconnaissance. Not sure, but we'll check. Yeah, Migration Path. Timeless Witness is good. What's the other green card? Green uncommon. Intrepid Provisioner? Or no, Tireless Provisioner? That would be good to find from Modern Horizons 2. Ren's Run Hydra. Is that Ren like Ren in 6? Probably not. Kami of Whispered Hopes is actually a very good uncommon. Definitely want to hold on to those. Well, that's a double feature. A Beast Within, 2 of them. More Kamis, yeah, 3 visits. Dang. Those are some good uncommons. Some Generous Hunts, yeah. There's a good pocket of green cards there. Victimize. Tithing Blade, actually, I would hold on to Tithing Blades too, because it's very good in Commander. It's like a 3 for 0. You take out 3 of your, like, 1 creature for each opponent, but then your Tithing Blade is in play and you can flip it over. It just knocked over that pile of cards. We'll leave it there. Nice. Foil Tithing Blade. This thing again. Foil Greedy Freebooter. We have brand new stuff from Karloff Manor. That just came out. There's a little Kana card there. We got Tigger. There he is. I think Ruin Lurker Bat is super good too. That does a lot for 1 mana. Flying Lifelink, you can scry with it. I'll hold on to that. I'm going to leave those in there, but I'll hold on to them. Vindictive Vampire is alright too. Anything that has this kind of effect, you know, the drain and gain effect. Mr. Conrad. Village rights, yeah, actually, I'll take out those village rights. This thing in limited can be quite annoying if you're playing against it. If you got it though, then it feels good. Ghostly Prison, that's good. Generous gift, yeah. One more stack in this box here. Actually, Cacophony Scamp is good. That does see play in some decks. I could see that being an uncommon you want to hold on to. We have an X. It says right there. This thing is good too, I think. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, it does 1 damage to each opponent. It's like a smaller gutter snipe. Another Ghostly Prison, huh? I think Arden is actually pretty good, isn't it? Suitor Priest. And that's all for that box. I'll pack this one back up and go on to the next one. Next Hashepcon box. What's in here? Some more foil basics. Kutsil is a good uncommon. I would hold on to that. Bartolome and foil. Another Kutsil. Remember when Lead the Stampede was actually, like it was actually pretty, for what it is, like a valuable common. I think it was because Elves was big at the time, I want to say, and that was played in that deck. I think it was in Modern, right? Skull Prophet. That one's not bad. Scurry Oak. That one, what was it that caused that to spike up? It was in some combo. It's come back down now. Just trying to remember what it was. From Arcane Signet. It's funny because I've seen so many of those before. Because there's a few rares there. Actually, this one isn't even a rare. Sprite Dragon. It's kind of nothing now, actually. Kalani's Hatcher. Gigantha. D-Spark is not bad. Yeah, Buried Ruin is good. Check that out. You never know. Swiftfoot Boots. It's kind of beat up there. Mind Stone. Felwar Stone. Lands. Yeah, it's a lot of foil Innistrad lands. Dang. Collector's Vault is pretty good. There's a few of them there. Some old school. Actually, not really old school. It's funny it says old school at this point, but this is Zendikar Rising. Actually, it's not even old school. It's just Zendikar Rising Full Arts. It's a few years old. I thought it was from original Zendikar at first, and then I thought it was Battle for Zendikar. And then it turned out to be from Zendikar Rising. Ornithopter Paradise. A Relic of Legends. That's a good uncommon. Some rare lands and full art lands. You can see I'm just putting everything in one pile now. Usually that's how it starts with these things, is I'll sort of trying to separate things, but then by the time I really get into it, anything that's relevant I'll just take out and put into a pile and organize it more after. There's an Arcane Signet, a Soul Ring. Well, this is probably a bunch of the Pirate Commander deck right here. Fervor. I think Fervor is good, isn't it, actually? There's a Mythic. Sure, we'll put that in the Mythic pile. Icon of Ancestry, Hostage Taker, yeah. Yeah, so we have the Pirate deck here. Probably not all of it, I imagine it's missing Broadside Bombardiers. Maybe something else. A swamp. There we go. So that's the second Hashepcon box. So we have one more of these to go, and then that'll be it. But then I'll take a closer look at what's in here. I'll probably send my friend a message, tell him what I found, and then we'll come to a price for what I'm going to pay for these. Okay, the last box here. More Ixalan stuff, and Eldraine. I like Loyal Drake. I think it's a very good card, actually. I played in one of my decks. At least one. Maybe two. Ether Eye is pretty decent. Another Arcane Denial. That one's cool. I was super hyped about this card when it was spoiled from original Commander Legends. It seemed very good to me, but then it kind of underperformed. But it is cool, though, because it's a 1-drop that can get you essentially 4 treasures. Well, 3 treasures, right? Has Encore work. Exile it from your graveyard. Each one make a copy. Yeah, so you could get upwards of 3 treasures from it. Chain Lightning, yeah. Beast Within. Entish Restoration, that's a good uncommon. Playset of Stormcrows. Pitch that to your Force of Will. Yeah, Slime Against Humanity. Surprised to see that one in there. Wild Growth's not bad. These ones, I mean, it's pretty played. And this one, yeah, I'll leave them in there. Masked Vandal is pretty good common. A bunch of art cards there at the end. Felwar Starstone and some boots there. That's cool. An invasion foil Riptide Crab. I like it. Was it a 1-3 for 3? Attacking doesn't cause it to tap, so it has vigilance when it's put into the graveyard from play, draw a card. Not the worst, actually. Oh, some more cool lands. So many caves, both foil and non-foil. So that's gonna be it for the box. Explosive vegetation, that's worth taking out. So the rest of those are, it looks like they're just art cards. We'll take a look to be sure. And just restoration, once again, that's good. Harmonize. And some more lands. Okay. There's a decent pile of stuff there. A lot of these are going to be just various either full art or retro lands. Yeah, there's a ton of art cards here. I don't imagine any of them are stamped, but they're there. Okay. So what I'll do now is take a closer look at these. I'll organize them a bit more. I'll scan them up and try and get a bit of an approximation of some value of what's going on here, and I'll come back in a second. Alright, so we're back, and here's some of the cool stuff laid out. We were saying at the start of the video there should be some decent rares in here. There were some okay ones, but you know, nothing terribly big. So the most valuable cards are up top here. The funny thing is the most valuable single card is this one promo Arcane Signet that you get for going to, you know, the Grand Prix type events, or what they're called now. We got, you know, 3 visits. That's a good uncommon. Here's an actual rare, Misleading Signpost. This is from one of the commander decks. It's pretty decent. This is a cool one, old school, you know, it's a foil conspiracy card. It's fairly old at this point. You know, you got good things like Ghostly Prison, Arcane Denial. Those, you know, those are always going to have some value. Those are good cards. I like this one, this Old School Fervor. I'll probably hold on to this actually from, what is this, Weatherlight here? Here's a brand new card, a common from the newest set, Slime Against Humanity. A bunch of Kami of Whispered Hopes here, and then, you know, some decent stuff on the bottom. It's, you know, it's like $1 or $2, things like that. But, you know, it's not huge, but it's something, right? So what I did was scan up, you know, all the rares and the things that I picked out. Took off the cards that were less than, like, you know, 90 cents, $1 or so. So what we got here is the stuff that is more than that. That came up to about $150 US by TCG Player mid pricing. Then we've also got this Sealed Commander Collection Black, which is around 133 right now, it looks like. So the number we came up with for me to pay for this was about 110 US. I say about because we're in Canada, so we pay in Canadian dollars, so that's just with currency conversion, it comes to about 110 US, which seems fair because, you know, neither of us is trying to get rich off of this, right? So, you know, I will be able to buy list and sell these things and get more than what I paid, but that's going to take a significant amount of time and work. But if my friend was just going to buy list this to a store anyway, he gets a little bit more than he would have if he did that, and if I want to put some time into this, I can make it a bit of profit too. And there were some other cool things, like a whole bunch of these, you know, full art lands. It isn't nothing, you know, full art lands, they're not as fancy as they used to be, but they're cool to have, especially these foil ones. Once again, they're not what they used to be. These used to, you know, be several dollars each, but at this point, a lot of stores won't even buy these at all, but they're cool though. And then still all, you know, the bulk commons, uncommons, things like that. There's a big box of bulk rares here. So both of us are happy with that price. If for some reason it turns out that I end up making a lot more from it, then I can just send them more money. But it was fun to look through. You know, that's the kind of the main reason I like to do random buy type of things like this, is just it's fun to look through a bunch of cards and you have no idea what's inside it, right? If there's any cards in particular that I missed as I was going by, definitely let me know in the comments below. And also, you might have noticed this nice playmat that we've been using recently. This one is available for purchase in the 8th Place Dave store, which you can find linked in the video description below, and it does ship worldwide. There's this one, as well as some other ones with cool designs on them as well. But otherwise, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd encourage everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. And if you're looking to purchase any Magic cards, I do have an affiliate link for tcgplayer.com, which you can find in the description below as well. But if you want to purchase any cards, you can follow that affiliate link first, and then when you make your purchase, you'll be helping out the channel while you do so. And I have an affiliate link for Dragon Shield too if you want to purchase any gaming supplies. I actually even have a discount code too. You can use code DAVE8 at Dragon Shield and you'll save 5% on your order. And also, I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the patrons that support me on Patreon. But otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.